Good evening. This week's special coin, or coins in this case, is the commemorative coins that were done in cooperation between Canada and Japan. And to start off with this one, the 2009 marked the 80th anniversary of Canada and Japan establishing diplomatic ties. Why we decided to celebrate 80 years, I don't know. We didn't make a coin for 75 years, and well, maybe we'll make one for 100 years in 2029. Who knows? This commemorative is sterling silver, 92.5% silver, 7.5% copper. The name sterling, by the way, comes from the fact that sterling silver was the silver used for British silver coins. The pound sterling, that was. At least until 1920. After that, it was reduced to only 50% silver. This particular coin is 25.175 grams. It contains 23.29 grams of silver, of which which is actually a 0.75 troy ounce. So 3/4 of a troy ounce is what this is. And it is 36.1 millimeters in diameter, 3.1 millimeters thick. So it's like 3 times the thickness of a dime. And there were 27,872 of them struck. Only 5,000 were sold in Canada, however. The rest, I'm guessing, were sold in Japan. However, I was lucky in Canada. I managed to get my hands on one of them. And I was glad I did. It's very nice, very imaginative design, I thought. The picture on the coin shows, first of all, a Canadian white-tailed deer and a maple tree on the right of the right side of the coin. And on the left side, we have a Japanese deer and cherry blossoms. Below the cherry blossoms, you will notice some Japanese writing, which will be referred to it as kanji. And what that is the symbol is pronounced wa, which is a traditional term for, well, something that is Japanese. Cherry blossoms, by the way, Japanese refer to, of course, as sakura. So we got a deer called next to a tree with full cherry blossoms fully in bloom. Now, I should mention, of course, that as well, the interesting thing that's been happening recently with the deer in Japan, they are found mainly in the city of Nara, which is the ancient capital, one of the ancient capitals before Kyoto. And due to the pandemic and small number of tourists coming around feeding them, the deer have started to spread out more trying to find food, and they are wandering into residential areas and other places in Nara City that normally people wouldn't see the deer. And unfortunately, a lot of them are getting hit by cars because drivers were just not expecting deer to be in certain neighborhoods. They would turn a corner and, a deer! So that was a bit of a problem. Tourists are starting to come back, so hopefully this problem will not continue for too much longer. Now, I paid $85 Canadian, 85 Canadian dollars for this particular coin, and it is worth now $75. So, no, not a good investment, but I liked it, and I just had to have it. The second coin celebrates 2 natural world heritage sites. And one, it celebrates, the picture on the top half of the coin here shows Mount Fuji, or Fujisan in Japan, not Fujiyama, but Fujisan. And on the bottom half, which is upside down, it's a mirror, like a mirror reflection. The bottom half is the Canadian Rockies. This particular coin is pure 99.99% silver. It weighs 1.008 troy ounces, which is around 31.39 grams. 30 millimeters in diameter, and I've not been able to find the thickness anywhere, but I'm going to guess that it's somewhere around 3 millimeters thick. This one was a slightly better investment. I paid $100. I paid $75 and it's worth $100. Now, it's worth that amount provided you have the case. This is the case here that it comes in, the certificate of authenticity, and also the box that the case would come in. Yeah. Help keep the value of any commemorative coins that you buy at any mint, it's definitely a good idea to keep the case and keep the box in pristine condition. This coin, I should mention though, is not in absolutely perfect condition now. You'll notice it's gone a bit brown. And I don't know how this happened. None of my other silver has done this. But it's just bad luck, I suppose, because I just don't know what could have possibly have happened. But I do want to mention to people storing and displaying coins that coins should not be stored or displayed near anything that will release chemicals into the air. And this includes things like, well, any kind of food, for example, especially fresh fruit. Fresh fruit and vegetables will release chemicals into the air that will cause a coin to deteriorate. Other things you should not have near your coin collection is any type of rubber products. Rubber, for example, releases sulfur-based chemicals into the air, which will turn silver black over a certain period of time. Freshly cut wood releases resins into the air, and many types of medicines also release chemicals into the air. Even guitars, the expensive electric guitars and acoustic guitars by companies such as Gibson, use a special paint that slowly releases vapors as the paint ages. This special paint is supposed to help keep the wood in the guitar from going bad and warping in any way, but it's not good to store your guitar near coins. So keep your Gibson in one closet, keep your coins in another one. Also, keep the humidity as low as possible in your coin display or storage. And I admit that is hard to do in some places, such as Japan in the summertime. Anyway, I hope you like these particular coins. Of course, the mint has long since sold out of these. This coin here is from 2015, but you can get them online by various online dealers, and they, as I say, this will cost you about $100. And this one here will cost you around $75, though I haven't seen too many of them online for some reason. Whoever has gotten them, including me, we want to hold on to them. So there we have it. So a couple new examples, and of course, if you like this video, I'll always ask people nicely to please subscribe. Please ring the bell so you know when my next video will be coming out. And I thank everybody for watching.